This episode is sponsored by Jacobson Real Estate Company. Are you ready to find your dream home? Or maybe you're thinking about selling and want the best deal possible? Well, look no further. At Jacobson Real Estate Company, we make buying or selling your home smooth, stress-free, and exciting. With 50 plus years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Winona, Minnesota area market, we specialize in turning your real estate goals into reality. Whether it's finding that perfect neighborhood, negotiating top dollar for your property, or answering all of your questions along the way, we're here for you. Plus, with our personalized approach, you're not just a client, you're family. So why wait? Let Jacobson Real Estate Company open the door to your future. Call us today at 507-313-2716 or visit our website at jacobsonrealestatecompany.com. Because your next chapter starts here. Buy, sell, invest. Jacobson Real Estate Company. Welcome to this week's edition of Brews Cruise. I am your host, Chris Jacobson, and today we're diving into the story behind one of the most iconic flavor brands out there, Bacon Salt. Joining me in the Speakeasy Studio today is co-owner Austin Repinski, and we're talking about entrepreneurship, branding, viral growth, and how a simple idea turned into a nationally recognized product. So Austin, thank you for coming on in, and you've requested some Twisted Tea Light, which is a very summery drink. And for those who are listening, you may know we're based out of Winona here, and so is Bacon Salt. And today it's like 46 degrees, 45 degrees.
It's beautiful out there.
It's summer in Minnesota as far as I'm concerned. So I got the party pack. It's got half and half lemon, peach, and raspberry. So pick your poison there, Austin.
Let's see what we got. Peach.
Do you like peach?
I do like peach. I like them all, honestly.
Really?
I just took a random pull out.
All right, well, let's crack these bad boys open on this summery winter day. ASMR. Cheers. Oh, that's all right. Cheers. Well, today we actually have been brought together because of a previous guest, actually, which was Brandon Osborne with Average Dad Cooking Channel.
Yep.
Are you guys good friends?
We met not too long ago, so I wouldn't say like we're really, really good friends, but we know each other. We've met each other. We get along, obviously. And, you know, he's someone that supported Bacon Salt, so I'm out here supporting him as well.
Well, Ian obviously goes hand in hand with, he cooks. And I also noticed that I think you guys had a blog or at least a news article about him on your website. These are kind of tight, so be careful.
Okay.
But I noticed you guys had, it looks like was it like a blog or a post about his channel?
Yeah, so we do like some blog posts on our website and recipes as well. So I think it was like one of the recipes that he did with our bacon salt. So yeah, people who use our recipes, we like to feature them.
Okay.
So if you have a recipe, send it to us. And I mean, for him, he's got the whole recipe. He's got a link to watch it. And, so it's easy to promote Bacon Salt and his channel as well. So it kind of is a win-win situation there.
Well, he had kind of a cool story, his whole background and how he started. And then obviously now you are co-owners of, it's Bacon Salt, but you're not the original owner. Is that correct?
Nope, I'm not the original owner.
Can you share who they were?
Yeah, so back in 2007 in Seattle, Washington, two guys named Justin and Dave started J&D's Bacon Salt.
Okay.
So that's where the J&D's come from.
Gotcha.
Is the Justin and Dave. They were the two original guys in 2007, Seattle, Washington. They started the business, and honestly, they were the ones who really made it big. They grew the brand super high. It was in all these stores, super popular product. And yeah, that was back in the day, so like let's just say 2007, there was a big like bacon fad, and like everybody really loved the flavor of bacon for some reason, and it was bacon flavoring added to every product, and that's kind of how they came up with the bacon salt.
Okay. Now, did I read somewhere that it said that they won like an America's Funniest Home Video, and then they put that money towards starting this business? Is that how it worked?
Yeah. So I think it was Justin, or no, it was Dave who sent in the video to AMF, and they got some money from it. And I think it was like a video of his kid like swinging a baseball bat and hitting him with the baseball or something.
I think I saw that on your website.
So yeah, we have all that linked on our website, baconsalt.com, if you guys want to check out those videos.
And I'll put that in the show notes too.
Sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of news articles and history and some new stuff on there as well.
So now you took over in what year?
August 2023, me and my friend Lucas bought the business.
Okay, so it's been roughly, you're going on about your third year here.
Yeah.
How did you ever come to this and say, this is something we want to purchase, or did they offer it to you? Or were you friends with these people?
Yeah. So it's kind of a long story here.
You can give us the brief one, or you can give us the long one.
Okay,
It's your choice.
I'll make it brief. So me and Lucas, we were friends. We worked together. We went to the same college. We were going to start a different business, and it didn't end up working out. So we ended up hearing about this bacon salt business that was for sale. So I heard it from some guy I worked with at WSU. He did like business counseling and stuff like that. So he kind of gave us the lead for bacon salt. And, we ended up checking it out. The owner was actually out of Altura, Minnesota.
Okay.
So it was kind of local. It just wasn't really known. So yeah, we checked out the business, did all the numbers, and a while later ended up buying it.
Now, I noticed when I was on your Facebook, there's about 119,000 followers. Mm-hmm. Did they build that up, or was that part of your... you and Lucas's?
A little bit of both. So that's one of the reasons we actually bought the business was we saw they had, at the time, it was 67,000 followers
okay, that's pretty good.
Facebook, but they haven't posted in years. So we were like, well, that's an opportunity, I guess you could say. So we took over the business. I took over the social media accounts and grew it from 67,000 to, like you said, I think it's like 119,000 now.
Yeah.
So an additional 50 grand followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you guys post, I don't know, it's quite a few times within the day. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that must help quite a bit with probably algorithms and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I try to post as much as possible. A lot of our fan base, I mean, they just love bacon. There's a lot of crazy bacon lovers out there, I mean, including myself.
I mean, I like it for breakfast for sure.
Exactly, yeah. Everything's better with bacon. So, yeah.
Okay, so these guys are out of Altura, and then you take over this business, you and your buddy, and this is not more than 3 years ago. Have things changed from when you took it over to when you bought it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some things have changed. Like, for example, some of our products have changed. We got rid of some products, brought in new ones, expanded on existing products. I guess there have been some changes, some ups and downs throughout the road, but, I mean, it's stayed about the same, I would say.
Sure.
Slowly growing.
Okay. Now, you said that you and your buddy from college were thinking about starting a different business up. Can you speak on what that business was that you had an idea of prior?
Yeah. So the business that we were going to start was called Buzzin' Coffee.
Okay.
So it was like, that was the whole premise of the business was like the coffee gives you like a coffee buzz, like
Sure.
a caffeine buzz. So that was kind of where we were going to build our brand around. But we realized we'd really need like a stable location, and that'd be a really big investment. So, I mean, with bacon salt, it was a much lower investment with a much higher payoff.
Gotcha.
So we decided to go that route.
So you're thinking you needed a brick and mortar store?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And was it just going to be a really high caffeinated coffee, or?
More like quality coffee, I guess you could
Okay.
say. It was like, top 1% of coffee. It was like specialty grade, stuff like that.
Sure. Well, yeah, and you said this was something that resonated with me is you didn't need a brick and mortar store for bacon salt, and you can pretty much purchase it without it really having to think about it, because you don't usually go, like, let's just say to a grocery store. You don't usually go there and start sampling. They don't usually have samples. You just kind of go and pick one that looks good, so you can just ship it. And I saw you're on Amazon too.
Yep.
So, I mean, it takes a lot less, I guess, in my mind, because I gotta imagine coffee is pretty heavy to ship. It can't be cheap. And so, obviously a seasoning is that what you guys are considered, just a seasoning?
Yeah, I'd say like a seasoning brand.
Okay.
Bacon flavored seasoning brand.
Yeah, and seasonings aren't that heavy. And so if someone catches wind on this, and I don't know, I've never seen a specific bacon salt style seasoning on the shelf before, and I don't, like I said, maybe I don't look hard for it. I look for things for steaks. Not that you can't put this on there, because it sounds like you put it on steaks, hamburgers, popcorn. I saw. That's crazy.
Popcorn.
And so my next question is, you said that you do more of the marketing and branding.
Yep.
And so then what is Lucas in charge of?
So when we bought the business, he was like the CEO, more in charge of like the legal things, insurance, all the behind the scenes, like taxes, accounting, like all that stuff you don't see or you don't hear about, supply chain. I mean, it could be really anything like that. He's very talented in like multiple areas. Okay. So it made it really easy for me to like focus on like the marketing and sales and kind of being like the face of the brand, I guess you could say.
Gotcha. Well, did you guys go to college together, you said? That's where you met?
So yeah, we both worked at Fastenal in the past, and then we also both went to WSU and like had the same friend group. So we kind of met that way, and then ended up being friends, and he asked me to be his business partner, and then kind of kicked off from there.
So what did you go to school for, and what did he go to school for?
I believe he went to WSU for business management and human resources, I think. And I went to school at WSU for marketing. That was my major. And then my minors were professional selling and entrepreneurship and innovation.
So that makes sense why you guys are going to work really well together.
Right.
Because you have a piece of the pie that he probably doesn't, and vice versa. Like what you were telling me sounded like the nitty gritty, not that fun to do in the back. It's the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sound as exciting. So
definitely not exciting. And yeah, it's a lot to handle, but he does a great job. So things have gone pretty smooth so far.
So that's when you're doing co-ownership, obviously you guys are co-owners. Some people say partnerships are some of the worst things to get in, but it sounds like you two have a good relationship.
Yep.
And is it because you guys were friends in college, or did you meet in college only? Were you guys friends beforehand?
Yeah, we were friends beforehand. But yeah, I think we work so good together because we both put in the work. I mean, we both do what we need to do and what we're supposed to do to keep the business alive and floating. And our skills kind of complement each other as well, and like our personalities too. So yeah.
So when it comes to bacon salt, is there competition then, or is all seasoning competition, or not really because you're kind of different than them?
I would say there's definitely always competition. When it comes to like bacon flavored seasonings, I would say that we're number one. There's like other like specifically bacon flavored seasonings out there, but none of it really like compares to like our recipe or our brand as well, or like our super loyal fan base.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So your fan base is loyal?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How do you know that? How do you know that they're loyal? Is there something that shows that they're loyal?
Yeah, I would say there's like a few indicators. So the business started in 2007, and we're still selling to like people who, they'll message us and say like, we've been using this stuff for years. Like, thank you. Like, we love the new flavors, whatever. And or some people on Facebook, like we'll get Facebook memories from like 10, 13 years ago, and it's like the same people who are like sharing and commenting now. So it's cool to see like how people kind of stick around, and yeah.
Well, that's so that because of my next question. You said that there's different flavors.
Yep.
How does that get decided? Is it between you and Lucas? Do you guys both come up with it, or is it kind of your idea and then?
Yeah, so here I can show you some of the flavors that we got.
All right,
here.
let's see what you got there.
So what we got here is our original bacon salt.
Okay.
So this was the first product, original bacon salt.
All right.
So when we decide like our products,
You can just stick them up on the table there.
okay, sure. So yeah, here's the original bacon salt. That was the first product. And we also got, so basically all the products kind of go off of the original.
Okay.
So the original and then peppered.
So this is the OG.
Yep. The
All
OG.
right, the OG. And it's just bacon flavored, basically.
Yep, just a bacon flavored seasoning.
Okay.
So whatever you want to add the flavor of bacon to, you just sprinkle some of it on there.
Okay.
And, goes well with almost everything.
And then this one's hickory.
Yep. So yeah, these were kind of our first 3 flavors, like back when they started in 2007.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now I'm looking at the back of this, and there's literally 0, 0, 0. The only thing this has is 90 milligrams of sodium.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like for those people who are possibly health conscious and maybe you're eating bland food,
Right.
this is something that could be put on whatever you're making. Like if it's just basic chicken or something, I feel like you could sprinkle this on there, and you're gonna have a flavor with 0 calories. The only thing you have to have is sodium, which obviously, it always comes with salt or some
Right.
sort of seasoning. Like, I don't think there's really a way around that.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, our bacon salt is very macro friendly. Like compared to regular bacon or regular salt, it's healthier. So like you said, there's 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol. It's low sodium compared to like bacon or salt.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a great product. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and what flavor is that one in your hand?
This is the jalapeno.
Ooh.
This is my favorite, I would say.
What do you like putting this one on, the jalapeno?
Jalapeno bacon salt goes great mixed with just some ranch dressing. So you
Okay.
you mix it in and you get a jalapeno bacon ranch, and you'll never eat regular ranch the same way again. It'll be like, oh, I need some bacon salt in there.
So my wife is big into ranch, so I will have to have her throw some of this stuff into ranch sometime. And another one that I was talking about, you said you had popcorn too, and that's, she loves popcorn too. So it's just, what do you just sprinkle it on and just shake it?
Here, I can show you.
Yeah, sure.
So I brought some stuff here.
All right.
So basically what I do for bacon salt flavored popcorn is just take a regular Tupperware container. We got just regular movie theater popcorn, white popcorn.
Sure.
Just get some in there. And it's easy as just sprinkling it on some bacon salt. Shaking it up. So yeah, this is like at events or like at stores, this is what we use to sample.
Okay.
So it's really cheap, really easy, really fast.
And then it just sticks to it?
Yep, basically just sticks to it. And yeah,
What flavor did you just put on?
the original.
The original.
Mm-hmm.
The OG.
Yeah.
How do you
I
know
gotta
how
put
much
some
to
more
put
on.
on?
I usually do it to color.
Okay.
So at least with popcorn, it's white. So I kind of like a orangish color. That's kind of like what our bacon salt color, I guess
Sure.
you could say, is like a brownish, orangish, bacony color. But yeah,
That's awesome. You
that
just
looks good.
throw it in there and just shake it and eat it. I want to try some of that. That looks good.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Boy, it does really just sticks to it.
I mean, you could probably spray like butter or whatever on it. And,
Oh, man, this is addicting already. This is the original.
yep, that's the original. So
Ooh,
like,
it's just so good. I'm just going to put it back here so we can munch on it as we're talking.
Sweet.
Now, I got a question. Based on all these brands, which ones were just original when you took over? Was there only like 1 or 2?
So yeah, here I'll put out all the ones that were there when we bought the business.
Okay.
So there's the original, peppered, hickory, applewood, cheddar, and jalapeno. And then they had gift boxes and stuff as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
A bunch of fun flavors.
Yeah, let's just put these out here if anybody is watching the podcast, they'll
Yeah.
see this. So then my next question is trying to protect the legacy of the original owners. Is that something you guys had worried about?
Yeah, I would say so. because when we bought the business, we were contemplating like whether we changed the brand or what we do or what we name the business. So we figured, everyone knows Bacon Salt because of the two original owners, J&D's. So we figured we'd keep that name, not only just so customers can recognize the brand, but to kind of pay tribute to the original owners, and because they created a great product, I will say.
Now, are you still in contact with those guys or not?
Yeah. I do have a contact with, I think it's Dave. He still orders on the website and stuff too.
Really?
So yeah.
So the original owner's like, yep, this is still good stuff.
Yep.
That's all. That's kind of nice that you and Lucas still are getting orders from them, which means they still think this stuff is just as good as when they originally created it. Mm-hmm. So that's got to feel good too.
Yeah.
Now I want to get onto the marketing portion because how did they ever get it off the ground with 60,000 plus followers, and then you took it basically and doubled that? Mm-hmm. What is the what kicked it off, or what got it going for them, and then maybe what kept it going for you?
Yeah, so I'd say what really kicked it off at the time for them was that, like I said, there was a big bacon fad. Like, everyone really loved bacon for whatever reason. It was actually because the pork industry, invested a bunch of money into marketing, which made bacon popular.
Okay.
So they created Bacon Salt to kind of capitalize off of the relevancy of bacon, and that's what really made it big. They were also great business people. They distributed it well, marketed it well, created a great product.
Yeah. Well, and what was it created in 2007?
Yep.
So Facebook isn't that old at that point.
Right.
And because Facebook came out in about 2004, mm-hmm. that was when it wasn't like a public thing. It was like a college thing. And then 2007, I don't even know when Facebook pages came out, quote unquote pages.
Right.
But that's just kind of crazy that they were able to get it to where it's at. And it sounds like it's because there's a big bacon fad that happened. Mm-hmm. Is there something you found that works for you now specific?
I would say definitely doing social media marketing helps a lot. So like I said, a lot of our followers are bacon lovers. So we'll post bacon memes or just pictures of bacon, and it gets thousands of likes and comments and shares, and
simple as that.
Yeah, and Facebook even pays us for that. If a post blows up, they'll pay us a decent chunk based on how many it reaches. So
that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So something as simple as a meme of bacon.
Yep.
Can just help you guys out. I guess there must be some sort of cult following on bacon. I love bacon.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was that big.
I didn't know that either until I did a little bit of research, and I found a timeline of bacon, and we were even on it. I saw it. I was like, oh my God.
Well, so now you got to feel pretty good that you had that you made the right decision, I assume, by purchasing this business rather than trying to do coffee is what it sounded like. Mm-hmm. Do you have any partnerships with other people at all? I know you talked about Average Dad, you featured him, but it's not a partnership, is it?
Kinda.
Kind of?
I would say so. We give him product and help promote his page, and then he helps promote Bacon Salt. And he actually has a link. So if you use the link, you'll save money, and then he'll also get some kickback from that. So it's kind of a win-win-win for everyone.
And that's if he orders through you?
If they order through the Average Dad Cooking Channel affiliate link.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's just use the code AverageDad on baconsalt.com, and you'll save 10% off your order and also help out the local community.
That's cool. Now, what platform are you guys on the most? Is it Facebook, or is there other ones?
I'd say Facebook for sure. We do Instagram, TikTok, but mainly Facebook, I would say, and then some Instagram.
Yeah, so if I've found out Instagram is my worst one. I don't know what it is with that. TikTok is here and there. I've gotten a little bit better at YouTube Shorts, so that one's kind of helped out a little bit, but it seems like Facebook is my bread and butter one at the moment because I'm up to about 1,200 followers, which it depends on who the guests are, honestly, is what happens. All of a sudden they go, oh, they were on that, let's keep this, and they hit the like or follow button, and it just kind of helps out. Mm-hmm. So I notice it's who you have on the podcast. So when people buy this, do they mainly buy it directly through your website, or is it Amazon? Because I know Amazon's just huge now.
Yeah. So If you want to buy it like directly from us, it would be from baconsalt.com. We do sell to like Amazon distributors. So
Gotcha.
basically we used to sell on Amazon ourselves, but it's just kind of easier to sell to a distributor. So we sell them the bacon salt, they sell it on Amazon. And so yeah, you can get it on our website, on Amazon. It's available in stores like locally and like throughout the United States.
I was looking through your website and I noticed it looked like you had the most like in Washington or something. I was like,
Yep.
What's going on in Washington with bacon?
Yeah, so
and Oregon was the other one, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the West Coast.
They love their bacon, huh?
Yeah, I guess. So that's where the brand started, was Seattle, Washington. So like we still have a lot of that existing business.
I gotcha.
And like one of our biggest distributors is actually over there as well. So
Gotcha. Have you had anything like a video or something that went viral? It's kind of an off the wall question, but
not really so much a video, but I guess like a meme. I'd have to look back, but like they've gotten like over like 200,000 likes.
No
and,
kidding.
Like, just hundreds of millions of views a month on my Facebook account and stuff. And yeah, the analytics and metrics were crazy for a while, but Facebook is so up and down.
I noticed that.
It's bad.
So then when it comes to, as you were just talking about, getting it into stores and stuff, how do you do you reach out to them, or now people are reaching out to you, or how does that work?
A little bit of both. So like we'll do like sales outreaches. So if there's a new bar or store opening, we'll try to sell them some bacon salt or just a new territory or area to sell to. People will reach out to us as well. So we can do business that way. And yeah.
Does it feel better when they reach out to you?
Yeah. It's
I
kind
feel the
of
same.
as a marketing guy, it's nice to see when people notice you or hear about you or be like, "Hey, I saw this," or because I kind of like to stay quiet sometimes and just let people, bring stuff up, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that worked."
Yes, it's the same with me. And when someone reaches out and wants to come on, I'm like, they kind of go to the top priority on my list because they really obviously want to be on. They reached out to me. And so the next thing I have to ask you is, what's your pitch?
My pitch?
Yeah.
For bacon salt?
Yeah, when you're wanting to get into a store, or if it's like a new store in town and they maybe don't know about you and they didn't reach out to you, what do you say to them?
So I guess for bacon salt, my pitch would be that bacon salt is a bacon-flavored seasoning that makes bacon, or that makes everything taste like bacon. You could talk about the macros. For example, if you can't eat bacon for whatever reason, you can add bacon salt. So if you have heart problems and you're on a low-sodium diet, you can eat bacon salt. If you're kosher and you just don't eat pork or bacon, you can still have bacon salt. Or, different like dietary restrictions, you can still have bacon salt. So I would say that's a big part of our pitch.
Like a health conscious a little bit, like you can, and gotta be honest with you, this has, I think, a little bit more flavor than bacon has. Just having it on popcorn tastes phenomenal right now. And I can only imagine, would you say the other one you liked was jalapeno? I can only imagine what that one tastes like on there as well. So next question then going on is online and retail sales. Which one's the best? Is it probably online is my guess because a lot of people are online, or is it maybe 50-50?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I would say maybe 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, because like one of our biggest distributors, they sell like in stores.
Yep.
But on the other hand, like another one of our biggest distributors, they sell on Amazon. So it's like, it kind of goes hand in hand. I'd say going forward in the future, we're trying to focus on baconsalt.com and Amazon Prime as well. Just because, everyone uses Amazon.
Yes, they do.
And, we have our own website, and that goes directly through us. So if you want to support Bacon Salt, you can go directly to the website or whatever sales method that you prefer.
Sure, yes. Yeah, I get that too. Now, when it comes down to it, how do you... Is it easy to figure out how much to charge for this compared to what it's made for and all? Is that easy to do?
It's not really easy. It's kind of hard.
So, got a question then. For each one of these, do they cost roughly the same to make? Or is one of them more expensive because of a flavor?
I would say the original is going to be our cheapest to make, and then all the other flavors will be just a little bit higher.
Okay.
Just because the original is the original. And then, like, for example, like applewood or jalapeno, they need like a little bit more ingredients to make that flavor. So they all run about the same, all 8 flavors.
Yep.
But yeah, original's cheapest.
So does someone, obviously someone makes it for you, or you're not I was saying, I don't think you're making it in-house. So how do you keep all that straight? Are you in charge of it, or is it Lucas that's in charge of that part?
At first, Lucas was in charge of that, like the supply chain things. But now I'm kind of starting to take over that side of things.
Okay.
And so basically, it's called like a co-packer. So we have someone co-pack our products.
Okay.
So we send them all the labels, all the information, and our recipe and everything, and they'll bottle it and label it and pack it and ship it, and then from there we just do our thing.
Well, so you're learning that now. Mm-hmm. So you said you were marketing and all that. Was it easy to learn, or was it something that Lucas had to really step you through and it took some time, or did it just kind of come natural because this is the behind the scenes stuff that we're talking about. That's not a fun meme that goes viral. This is like the nitty gritty stuff behind that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Like people see, as they say, nobody sees how the sausage is made.
Right.
You see the end product. Mm-hmm. This is that behind the scenes. Was it easy for you to learn, or take a little bit of time?
It wasn't the easiest. I'd say with time it gets easier, but Lucas taught me a lot. He knows a lot in general, so I was able to learn from him. And then when it time, like for supply chain as example, when it's time for me to take over, I already kind of know what he's doing and some things I should and shouldn't do, and yeah. That's
good. It sounds like you guys work really well together. Mm-hmm. Were there some skills that you came in to the company with that really helped out, and then was there some that you really had to learn?
Yeah, I'd say I came into the company with like marketing and sales skills, so I'd say like the social media part of it really helped out, and then so
was there something that you struggled with at first?
I will say like the numbers part of it, like I'm really good at math, but when it comes to like finances or accounting or taxes, like, it's just a lot to look at and think about, and so that's been a lot to learn. Same with kind of like the legal side of things, like trademarks, business registration, taxes, whatever else.
Yeah, I mean, this is the cool part. We were just saying, the taxes, you got to learn all that.
Yeah.
Make sure someone doesn't copyright or trademark or copyright your stuff, all that kind of stuff. So you learned a little bit about the legal side of things.
Right, yeah. There's definitely some, like, you learn throughout the years, and, you just pick up on things.
Yeah. What are some things that keep you guys motivated to just keep pushing? Like, is it coming up with new ideas, or how to get bigger?
I guess, yeah. I mean, the motivation was always to grow. I mean, we're in this to grow. And another motivation is I really love this product, and, I want to share it with everyone, and I want it to be available for me as well. So
Right.
It's a little selfish, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I've always been an entrepreneur, so I guess the motivation is there. Like, I've always wanted my own business growing up, and I guess now I got it.
Well, that's really kind of fun to have that going on as well. Is there a decision that you guys ever made that was like, that didn't work, we're never doing that again? And maybe you can go the other way too. Was there a decision you guys did together that was fantastic and you're like, that worked out well?
Yeah, I guess one thing that we kind of learned was to like stay away from like the weird emails and scammers and like maybe other countries. we never got burned, but we did load up a big pallet worth of stuff, and then we found out he was like a fraudulent guy, and we're like,
oh no! Like he was acting. He was a business that was going to buy all this.
Yeah.
So what do you want? Just free seasoning?
I guess. I don't know if he's going to resell it or what.
Oh my gosh,
it was like a lot of stuff too. So
where was it going to a different country?
Yeah, I think it was going like somewhere in South America.
Of course it was.
And then I don't know.
That's where you always get
we're smuggling bacon salt over the borders.
It's like Smoking the Bandit with the beer going across the state borders. That's hilarious. So you found out that there's scammers even in this business.
Right, yeah.
That's
I mean,
nuts.
like, people will come for you, and even, like, we were talking about it today, me and Lucas, that, you know, they'll send you an email, and it looks like it's Lucas, but it's not.
Yeah.
And they have a whole fake email chain and a fake name, and then the email is just a little different, you know? So it's like,
Yeah.
you really got to look for that.
How did you so you guys had it all like ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
How did you realize that it was a scam?
So basically, yeah, I guess we realized it was a scam when kind of time to pay came around.
Oh, there was no pay coming?
Yeah, I don't even remember how it went, if the payment got flagged or what.
Sure.
Yeah.
How was he what was his or this person's means of payment?
Probably just someone's stolen credit card or something. I don't know.
One time I was selling a car for my uncle. It was a race car, and I played along with this the whole time. And I got a check, and I knew it was fraudulent the whole time when I was talking to this person. So I gave him a whack ass name. I said my name was Chode Slap. He sent me a check for like $6,000 more than the car with the name Chode Slap.
Oh my god.
And he knew my name was Chris. It said the whole time we were talking. So, and I still have the check at my office. And so I send photos of that every so often to my buddies. I'm like, yeah, look at this. Is like, I mean, I could go to the bank and they're going to just tell me it's no good. So I just kept it as like a souvenir of stupidity. But I don't understand what they think. I mean, like, are we that stupid? Like, and I didn't even understand how he's coming to get the car. That was another thing. Like, you were going to ship the pallet of stuff off. You were going to ship this. I wasn't shipping the car. He was coming to look for it or get it. So I didn't understand that one. But that was my. And I've also had another one where someone tried to scam me and buy a jet ski from me one time, and then they gave me a fraudulent check, and then I was like, well, how are you coming to get this thing? Like, you're never coming to get it as well. So, entrepreneurship. You said that was your minor?
Yep.
So, when you go to school for entrepreneurship, what do they teach?
That's a good question.
Because I feel like nowadays, obviously, we can kind of teach ourselves. Like, there's
So,
lots of things out there.
Yeah,
But
I guess it's kind of like setting up your business model and like business dynamics, and even it's kind of like a whole lot of everything, I guess you could say. Like,
Okay.
just a little bit of everything is kind of like in the business world is kind of pulled into the entrepreneurship thing.
Sure.
So yeah.
Okay, I was always wondering because I'm like, well, how do you teach entrepreneurship? It's like you're kind of learning on the fly, it seems like half the time, because I'm sure a lot of what you and Lucas did was learning as you're going, and that's sometimes the best classroom. Mm-hmm. It's just doing this. Like, they probably maybe taught you that there's fraudulent stuff out there, but until you actually deal with it, you're like, what does it look like? What's going to happen? Mm-hmm. What could happen? And all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of nice that you guys flagged that one as well.
Yeah, now we know all the red flags and stuff to look for, and yeah.
Was there something that like really was like a one that wasn't fraudulent? Was there something that good that happened that like, oh, that worked out really, really well for us? That was like a big sale we had to something, and they heard about us because of this reason or something of that nature. Any like big ones that stand out in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wins we've had throughout the way. Something that was really big for us at the time was like the Facebook monetization, is when like our memes would go viral, that Facebook would pay us. And like, that's not something we have to like invest in or, you know, like cost of goods. It's just like pure profit. So like that was able to help us out a lot in the beginning and kind of like give us a little cushion to grow and reinvest and stuff. So
was it you coming up with the memes in your head, or did you
kind of both. I've made some memes that blew up, but most of them I just, you know, you save them off of Facebook and repost them.
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever random things that's funny, or you can go to other people's pages and see what blew up for them and post that and try to recreate the...
It seems like it's probably something that someone can probably relate to as well. Now, I got a question. You put this on lots of different things. Mm-hmm. What's the weirdest thing you've ever put it on? Or something you would never think that you'd put bacon salt on? Because popcorn, that seems pretty obvious. I would say pretty much any meats or fish. Is there anything weird you've ever put it on?
I guess I did like it's not too weird, but it's like a beer batter with bacon salt that I did. Like I did a beer batter when I was deep frying fish.
Oh, really?
So I did some bacon salt in that, and that was interesting. Otherwise, I've heard people like put it in like cottage cheese and stuff. And,
Oh, I guess I could see that.
yeah, I don't know. People have a lot of good ideas.
Well, the one that you said just a little while ago was you put in ranch. And I guess I didn't think twice about that. Obviously, it's like a chip dip, basically, at that point. But cottage cheese, I could see that would make sense because I think that from what I don't care much for it. The last time I had it, I remember it being pretty bland, if I remember right. Now, you brought me some gifts, and I got them right over here.
Yeah.
And one that I noticed in here, and my wife's going to just absolutely love, is this one right here. Bloody Mary Salt Rimmer.
Yes, sir.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, so bacon salt goes very well on the rim of a Bloody Mary, and people will even like mix it in the cocktail too. So, and it's low sodium, so like lots of bloodies are like super salty. So it's kind of goes great with a bloody, I'd say.
Now, did you guys come up with this?
Yes.
Yes.
So we did have a partnership with Dimitri's Bloody Mary seasoning.
Okay.
And they're pretty big, actually.
Okay.
But we ended up doing our own thing.
So this also, and I'm going to just go off this because my wife likes spicy margaritas. I feel like you could put this on the rim of a margarita glass and be okay with it because not that this is salty by any means, but it's got that tahini type flavor. And she likes having that around her around her margaritas. So that was another thing, but she loves Bloody Marys as well. So she's going to love that you gave this to me.
Yeah.
This is such a good idea because you got to expand. You can't just stay in one area forever. You always notice that with like an underwear brand or a bag brand, they just can't sit in bags all the time. They have to usually expand onto different things. And It sounds like you guys have done that. Are there some other odd products that you do that you wouldn't think of?
Yeah, I guess. So here, I got some right here.
You brought some along too. Awesome.
So we didn't create this product. This is something that the old owners did, but it's a bacon lip balm. So here, I'll give you one to look at there, but
a bacon lip balm.
yeah.
No kidding.
So it's a bacon flavored lip balm.
I would never have thought of this.
And yeah, I mean, it's a silly gag gift, I guess you could say, but it does really well.
Really?
Yeah.
So does it taste like bacon then?
Yeah. I would say so. It's
Usually you get like cherry flavored.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not my preferred chapstick flavor, but it's to each his own.
Is there just one? Is it just this? Or do you have multiple?
I think I brought, I got a sriracha lip balm too.
Oh, man.
Those are the only 2 lip balms we got.
So you can have a spicy kiss or just a regular bacon flavored kiss.
Yep.
That's great. That's funny.
Yeah, they're just funny gag products.
I suppose. But that is fun, though. You got to do some stuff like that as well. To keep marketing. And, someone gets it for a gag gift and gives it away and it's just kind of silly, but it helps you guys out as well.
Right.
Do you guys road trip to different places to sell this stuff, or where do you guys go to?
Yeah. We haven't gone like really too far.
Okay.
But like for example, we'll drive like 2-3 hours to go to like a fair or an event or like a barbecue competition.
Sure.
So like for example, there's like one in Spring Green, Wisconsin. It's like an hour or 2 away, and it's a barbecue competition.
Okay.
And it's a meat shop that puts it on, and they carry our seasoning, so we kind of like help promote it there. And we'll travel to stuff like that. So we're always looking for new opportunities.
Is there? Have you ever been able to partner with like a celebrity at all? Or someone well known, maybe even.
Maybe in the past, but not that I can think of.
Not
recently.
since you guys have owned it. Who is there? Someone that would stand out that you would like? Gosh, I wish they would do this with us. Just to be awesome. Where just get them to endorse it, even.
Right. Like, I mean, someone like in the cooking world, like
Sure.
Gordon Ramsay or something would be huge. But I guess there's no like idols that I have.
Okay. It is an odd market, obviously. People don't think of,
Right.
probably seasoning. Like, who's a celebrity that would work? But yeah, Gordon Ramsay, I suppose if he ever had it, boy, that would blow up big time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know Brandon was just on here talking about how he was trying to get onto a show. That was Gordon Ramsay's show. So you guys go on the road trips. Is it fun or is it take a lot? Does it take a lot out of you?
I mean, it's definitely fun. It does take a lot out of us, though. Because, like, for example, it'll be like me and Lucas, and we're there all day, and we gotta pack the car, his truck, like just packed full. We gotta unpack it, pack it again, and so it takes a lot out of you. But
sure,
I mean, it's a good time in general.
So I got a question for you. This might seem odd, but if this didn't work out, what would you do next? If you had another, because you're obviously an entrepreneur, it sounds like. If this failed tomorrow, let's just say, what would be like your next thing you would go to? Would you go back to the coffee thing, or would it be something else?
I don't know. I would say, so I used to buy and sell like shoes. So I would say I'd probably go back to like buy, sell, trade shoes. And yeah, I mean, I love shoes. I know how to buy, sell, trade them. So I'd maybe go back to that, or like some like good like real estate, or some other entrepreneur opportunities or whatever.
Well, I noticed you got some all-white Air Force Ones on.
Yeah, I got the white Air Force Ones. These are the Supreme collab.
Oh, the Supreme. I didn't even see that little tag on the back. Yeah. So you must know your shoes then.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite shoe?
My favorite shoe, I would say, is got to be like a Kobe Bryant shoe.
Kobe?
Yep.
Okay.
So I really do like Kobe Bryant shoes. My favorite shoe would be the Kobe 9. And yeah, I don't know. It's just one of my favorite silhouettes, they call it.
Okay.
So, and they make great colorways with it. I think they made it back in like 2014 or something, but they just redid it again. So
they retroed them already?
Yeah.
Holy cow! You know, I got in when I bought the first LeBrons, like the first 7 or 8 of them, and now I see that they think they're starting to retro those as well. I'm like,
yeah,
wow, that's how long he's been in the league. He's been in the league where they started retroing his shoe. One of my favorite shoes of all time is the Jordan 11s, the Concord white and blacks.
Yeah,
those are
clean,
staple. Mm-hmm. But did you ever own any of the Kobe's from Adidas? Where they look like moon shoes?
Oh no, I didn't.
My buddy had a pair of those once.
Yeah, those were from early in his career, I think.
Those were like the first 3 years of his career, I want to say.
Yeah.
My buddy had a pair of them, and they look like spaceships on his foot.
I'd imagine.
So funny. But so I didn't realize that you're into shoes too.
Yeah, I love shoes.
So you probably get back into that then, because you used to do that. You said.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I still do it a little bit, like as a hobby, kind of to grow my collection. Like I probably got like 75 pairs or so, but yeah.
Sure. So what's next for Bacon for Bacon Salt? Do you guys have some ideas coming up to keep expanding on different flavors at all, or different products? Because I was actually looking at your website, and this is actually kind of funny. I saw you guys are selling underwear.
Yes. So we have a bacon scented underwear. It is scratch and sniff bacon underwear. I didn't bring it because we probably won't continue it, but yeah, when we bought the business, we also inherited a lot of bacon underwear, so we're still doing our best to sell those.
So you've had them for like 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they must not
just smelling like bacon.
It's scratch and sniff.
Yep.
I don't even want. Actually,
it's another great gig gift. And
I see bacon scented underwear for men, bacon scented underwear for women.
Yeah, and that's what the old owners made. Like they had a lot of funny bacon products, like bacon deodorant, bacon lube, bacon condoms, like stuff like that. Like crazy ideas.
Yeah, they're on sale, folks, for $4.99. You might want to go get yourself some scratch and sniff underwear.
Yep, men's and women's sizes, small through XL.
Do you ever take those to the trade shows?
I do, yeah, and oh my God, they go crazy for them sometimes.
No kidding.
One time we took it to Oktoberfest in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and yeah, people were just going crazy over them.
It's hilarious. So Oktoberfest, that's a good place to put that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a question for you then is, do you sell internationally too?
Yep. So on our website, we ship to different countries.
Okay.
So for example, like Canada, Australia, Denmark, Germany, just like random countries. As long as it's compatible with like Shopify and like the United States is cool with them, we'll ship anywhere in the United States or the world.
So what's the furthest place you've ever had to ship to? Do you remember that off the top of your head? I mean, you've shipped so much stuff, I'm assuming.
Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know which one's furthest, but I know we've had some in like Germany or like even China. So
Wow.
like that's a long way from Winona, Minnesota.
That is a long ways.
Yeah.
So how did they ever tell you how they found your website at all?
Yeah, so it's another thing where like it's a loyal fan base, and so this recent order we had from China, the guy said he left a note and said, or actually he left a review, I think, and he said that they used to have bacon salt parties in China.
Bacon salt parties.
I guess, and they would just put bacon salt on sandwiches and stuff, and
All right.
that's, I don't know, I guess.
I could see putting this on a sandwich. That wouldn't be too terribly bad, I don't think.
And it used to be like really big in Denmark.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So other countries are all into bacon too.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't just an American thing. This is a worldwide thing.
Bacon is international.
So going off of when you first took over, what does success look like now compared to when you first took over? What did you have in your mind? Did you have something saying like, if we don't do this, I feel like we failed? You know, because obviously you're coming to something you don't really know much about other than what the original owners had it up to until 2023. Did you have an expectation that you wanted to meet? I'm not sure if I'm wording the question properly.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I would say, yeah, we did have expectations. Like, for example, like growing the social media accounts, tracking our analytics and making sure we're growing. But also, like, we have all these flavors, and we want to be able to keep them in stock for our customers.
Yep.
So we constantly need to be, like, reinvesting and making sure things are in stock, and creating new products and new sizes as well.
So you're gonna make bigger sizes then?
So yeah, we do have bigger sizes for some of our products, but I just kind of want to make, because our original bacon salt is the most popular. So I feel like if I could just make different sizes of that, I could just expand off the popularity. So
Gotcha. Well, and I noticed you got one here. It's bagel seasoning?
yeah, it's a everything bagel
Okay.
bacon salt seasoning.
Now, how do you put this on? Do you have to like put something down so it sticks onto your bagel?
Yeah.
Or how does that work?
So like cream cheese or something.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I really don't eat it that much just because I'm allergic to sesame seeds. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a good one for you then.
Right.
So as we're starting to wind down here, I got a question. I want to know what your day-to-day looks like now that you're 2.5, 3 years into taking over this business. What does your day-to-day look like? Because today it's Tuesday, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, I'm assuming this is part of like, hey, if someone wants me to come on and promote something, that's part of my duties and my job. But what do your other days look like then?
Yeah, so like you said, day-to-days is kind of different, situational based on like what's going on. But like, for example, today, wake up, get ready, eat breakfast, and go pack some orders for bacon salt. So, we'll pack orders for like customers or pack orders for businesses, and then load it all up in the car and take that to like USPS or pack and mail or something, and, drop off those. And throughout the day, I'm posting on social media and answering emails and doing different stuff. And like today, hopping on the podcast.
Yep.
So, kind of whatever the day brings is what I do for bacon salt.
Yeah, that's one thing they don't ever tell you. And you're running your own business, entrepreneurship. Like, there's no day that's alike. No matter really what. I mean, obviously you got to pack some. Those are gonna be alike. But then you may have to do some promotion like today and stuff of that nature. You guys actually pack the stuff yourself.
Yep.
So the co-packer ships it back to you, and you guys pack it all up for your orders?
Yeah, so when we order, like when we manufacture our bacon salt, they'll send us like thousands of products, and then, we'll sell them individually or in cases or whatever. So yeah.
Okay.
They'll co-pack it, and then we sell it.
Gotcha. So then do you have like free shipping, or does it cost something if you buy so much?
Yeah, so we don't offer free shipping, but like if you order more quantity, you'll get better shipping rates.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you order on our website, I will be personally packing every order, and I will write "Thank you, Austin."
No kidding.
Yep. So I'll leave a note to whoever or pack all the orders. So
every day, how many do you think you pack yourself? How many orders?
It kind of really depends on the day or like if we have a sale, but It could be none. It could be like 1 or 2 or 3, or it could be like 10. Like for example, we also sell on Amazon, so like Amazon will do a lot of sales too, or like all these other like sales channels. I think we're also on like Walmart.com, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then they pack it themselves?
Yeah, so like we'll sell it to distributors, and then the distributors will kind of sell it on these third-party platforms.
Sure. Yeah, I know I've ordered from Walmart, and sometimes it's third party, sometimes it's directly from them.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's got to be a lot to try to keep, I don't know, keep your mind going straight. Like, we have this going on over there, that there. I mean, I don't know how you keep it all together going. I'm just, on my third year of the podcast, and I'm just trying to keep interviews straight at this point. Like, I have people asking me, I'd love to come on and talk. And I'm like, okay, I got to make sure my schedule works so I get that one on, and then I still have to do my real estate business at the same time. And I'm trying to keep it all straight because it's kind of two different entities and businesses. Mm-hmm. So I got a question then for you before we end it. How are you avoiding becoming just like, you kind of said these are like novelty items. How do you guys continue to stick away and make sure you don't become just a novelty item yourself? Mm-hmm. Is it by getting more flavors, or what else could you do to make sure that it doesn't become that?
Yeah, I would say just always, coming up with something new. Whether it's, for example, we came out with bourbon bacon salt, and that's been a good one. And so it's, coming up with things that are new, or catering to the existing audience, or just overall improving the product in general, or trying to, make it cheaper or in price, more affordable, I should say.
Do you and Lucas have other ideas of things that you have? You don't have to say them out loud. Do you guys sit down and talk about other things that you can do, or that you should do, or might do?
Mm-hmm. For bacon salt?
Yeah, for the whole line in general.
For example, like we have like a cheddar and jalapeno bacon salt, and we'd think it'd be cool to like do fusions and do like a cheddar jalapeno bacon salt,
Yeah.
And then you can do in a 3-pack gift box, you can do a cheddar bacon salt, a jalapeno bacon salt, and then a cheddar jalapeno fusion bacon salt.
Are people buying those for like Christmas and stuff?
Yeah, so these do really well. I mean, really throughout the year, but like holidays and Christmas and stuff. And
sure. What does something like that pack cost?
Usually this will run you about like $15.
Okay. So it's not too bad, about $5 a pop.
So yeah, you can buy 3-pack bacon salt gift boxes on our website for like $14.99, I think it is.
Sure. Well, that's kind of nice, because how long does one kind of last you?
I mean, it's different for everyone, because, for example, some of our old customers, I mean, they love bacon salt, but they've had the same bottle for like years,
Really?
I mean, I can go through a bottle in like, I don't know, a month, or it really depends. If I'm doing a lot of cooking, like a week. Yeah. But I mean, for other people, it could last them like years.
Are you a big cooker yourself?
Yeah, I do cook. Not as much recently, but I love cooking.
Okay.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing to put this on? Like, what would be your favorite combo if you had to choose one of the flavors that we talked about, and then what are you putting it on specifically? Because right now, you put it on popcorn, and it's just the original, and it tastes phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Is there something specific that you like to put it on?
Yeah, I would say my go-to is going to be the jalapeno bacon salt. And like I mentioned earlier, it goes so good in just ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch. You just mix in some bacon salt just so it gets a little bit of color. And then, that goes really well. Otherwise, like any type of breakfast food, like adding the flavor of bacon to your eggs is amazing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, or like potatoes too.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Now you brought me one other thing, and I'm not sure if it's something specific. It's in like a Menards container.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, so it's a Menards mini pail.
Okay.
So aside from my owning bacon salt, I also do work at Menards. So it's like a little Menards mini pail. I gave them to everybody for Christmas, so it's your late Christmas gift. I just like tied a little string around it and
that's fun.
Called it good.
So I got there's the original one in this one. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know what's in that one, probably originals.
Yeah, it's original.
That's right. The original sounds like is the one we're supposed to have as well.
It's our most popular.
Yeah. Is there Anything else that we haven't talked about that you want to let people know about you guys as a company, as people? Because, I mean, you're local right here in Winona.
Right. I guess, I could say that, I'm a local guy. I'm from around the area. So, I mean, when you support Bacon Salt, you're supporting, a local guy, and, we pay local taxes and stuff like that.
Sure.
So.
Where could they find it in Winona if they wanted to get it other than on your website? Is there places in Winona that you could go get this?
Mm-hmm. So, we did have it at Backwater Barbecue.
That makes sense.
Discount Liquor. We had the Rimmers for a little bit. Hy-Vee, Downtown Meat Market, and there might be some more I'm missing. There's a new corner store that opened up in Fountain City. We'll be selling there soon.
Is that the one that I just saw was on the news, like Mike Adank owns it? Yeah. Oh, so they're going to put it there too?
Yeah, so I'll be visiting on Friday, so be ready.
So you going to pitch this then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he was actually somebody who reached out to me.
Oh, that's a better feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you go in there and talk to him about why this might work for him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What will you say to him, do you think? Because this will be out after you talk to him.
What will I say to him?
Yeah,
I mean, he already placed an order. So
okay.
I'll say, thank you for your order and your business.
Awesome.
And, it's nice to meet you guys. And I actually am friends with the Adanks in Fountain City. I grew up near them, so, I was friends with them and went to the same school as them. So I kind of know, their family.
Do they ever give you feedback on how things are doing in stores at all? I know you said you had these in Highway 61, the Rimmers, right? Mm-hmm. Do they ever tell you hey, we want to place another order, did well, or they just don't place the next order, and that's how you know it's not doing well?
I mean, it really goes both ways. For a liquor store, it probably wouldn't sell as fast. I mean, people aren't getting Bloody Mary stuff, but for a grocery store, it could sell out fast. And, especially if it's new or if there's a sale or you're promoting it or whatnot.
Sure. Well, that's awesome. Again, is there anything that we've missed that I did not cover that you want people to know about you other than please support, because it is local and this guy is sitting right here, and obviously Lucas is not here at the moment. He's doing all the nitty-gritty stuff behind the scenes that are probably not the most exciting, like taxes. How enjoyable.
Right, yeah.
Making sure the numbers match and stuff like that. But, yeah, you guys should check it out, because I'm not just saying that is really good. And we had so many different flavors out here. Like you said, the jalapeno one is one of your favorites.
Yep.
Maybe that's one if you have a stronger palate than others. Is it spicy like we think it is, or is it not as bad?
It's a little spicy, but it's more of the flavor than the spice, I would say.
Okay, gotcha. Well, this has been awesome having you on here, and I'm so glad that we got hooked up because of Brandon. That's just cool. And, it's happened a lot lately where people go, hey, I know someone that would be fantastic, and all of a sudden it just kind of comes and it's like a big old whirlwind, and it just kind of snowballs on each other and stuff like that. And hopefully maybe you can get on some other podcasts and people can have you on to get this word out, because it sounds like the word's already out. It just needs to get out there more because you're selling in Germany, China. Right. You said Denmark was another one. So
international.
That's pretty cool that you guys are doing this. So hopefully all this continues to grow and get better for you guys. So anything else? Any last thoughts you have?
No, I really appreciate you having me on, and I'm looking forward to your future episodes.
Perfect. You want to plug in where everyone can find you guys at?
Yeah, so you can shop Bacon Salt on baconsalt.com. That's our website. You'll be going directly through us, and I'll pack your order. Or you can order on your preferred, Walmart.com, Amazon.com. It's in stores. So whatever works for you guys, you support us, we'll support you, and yeah.
And then you're on Facebook as well and Instagram?
Yeah, you can find us at Bacon Salt on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias.
Perfect. And I'll plug those in the show notes for those who are listening and or watching. But I want to thank Austin one more time for coming on in. We enjoyed some twisted teas here on our nice summery January day. Summary for the Minnesota people, not summary for those who are in the South. But please, for everyone else that's listening and watching, please like, share, subscribe, comment. And if you've actually heard of this, why don't you put a comment down below? Tell us your favorite product or tell us your favorite flavor, because I'm sure Austin and Lucas would love to know what that one is. But again, this has been another episode of Brews and Cruise. We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.